Oh, what's up, fellow collectors? Been a while. Said I was going to slow down, and I have. But I put together 3 separate submissions, and I'm going to do it right now because I had them. I went to my LCS and had them all reviewed. So this is actually I'm going to reveal what my pre-grade was and what my review on my pre-grade was. And here, starting with this first one, which is this Bailey. It is a 20, that's the 2023. This here is the Pulsar Green Prism. And I pre-graded this at a 9. And let's see what they gave me. So they pre-graded at 8 or 9. And they said it was off-centered and check. And that's why I gave it a 9, is I presumed it was like, it was off-centered. So I gave it a 9 myself. So I would say that's pretty correct grade. This Dragon Lee, they reviewed it. And all the ones they put in these sleeves, they said are 9, 10, which they believe were 10. I pre-graded this one at a 10. So I'm on the money on that one. And this is the 2024 Green Pulsar. Oh, 425. Bailey is 20 or 25. I got to get used to this new thing here because it's kind of close on that side, far away on the other, just so I can make the picture even. But I think I knocked it over. Trying to recenter this a little bit. Okay, here we go. So the next one, this here is the 2024. This is Chelsea Green. This is this is a gold flash. So 1 of 10. And I pre-graded this one at a 9. Let's see what they told me. They pre-graded as a 9. And they said it was a little whitening on the corner. And looks like the centering up and down. I gave it a 9 because I think I seen the little corner here, which is what I think. No, I gave it, they said a corner. I gave it because there's a very faint print line going across this bottom and also going through here. That's why I gave it a 9. But we'll see. They seen something else on the corner. Maybe that might be, I didn't really, might be a soft corner. I don't know. So it could go down to an 8. But even still, I said it was a 9 as well. Okay, this is 2024. This is the Tiger Prism of Naomi. And I actually pre-graded this one as a 10. And they put it in this here, which means it was a 10. They gave me a note that this was on top of all the ones that were in that. Yes, all 9s, 10s. So I'm going to say I was good on that prediction. Or pre-grade. This here is a Booker T. 19 of 25. I pre-graded this one at a 10. I believe this is an icon, and I think it's a refractor one. They gave it a 9. They said it was off center, and I pre-graded it at 10, so we're different on that one. And yeah, I can see it's off centered. I didn't think that was that much off centered, and they think a 9, but okay. Next one is the Booker T. This is Booker T. Drew McIntyre. And this here is the Topps Chrome, the fantasy matchups. And this should be an orange refractor if I got this one in here. I pre-graded this one at a 10 as well. So obviously they didn't say it was a 10. They said it was an 8. Okay. So corners and edges on here. Final at 8. Let's see here. So they see these two corners and an edge. Which, okay, I was way off on that one. But I'm sending it in anyway to see what I get back on it. So all these ones that I got pre-graded are reviewed. I'm sending in anyway, even though they gave it. I just want to match up what I thought, what Indie Card Exchange is who I had on review, and what PSA gives me. So this here is a 2024. This is the Pete Dunne. This is a green pulsar. 11 out of 25. I pre-graded this one as a 10. And of course, they didn't see it. Oh, okay. They said there's a dent on the back. And all centered in the front. Okay, let's see. Let's look at the card. Okay. And I think when I looked at the center, it's 55-45. But they said there's a dent in here, which I didn't see before. And I see it right here. Right there. And they gave this a 6. So, normally I wouldn't send this in. But I'm sending it in anyway. 6. I like giving ones that would be a 6. That way they won't feel compelled to give my good cards a 6 because they already gave me a 6. This here I pulled yesterday. It's a different story, but I had 2 boxes of select. Opened both boxes and got 2 vinyls. Yes. One was a Liv Morgan, but it was a redemption. So I don't have that one. But this was in the box. LA Knight, 1 of 1. Which I'm throwing this in there. I didn't get it reviewed, but I'm throwing this in the first order. And I don't even care what the pre-grade is. I'm looking at it. I would guess that they would give me a 9 only because it's a vinyl. I've never got any better than a 9 on a 1 of 1. So I'm throwing that in there. And 2 more in this first submission I got. This is here is the Jey Uso. This is 2021 Topps Chrome. That's what that is. And I pre-graded this at a 10. Obviously, they didn't say it's a 10 because they put it in here. And they gave me an 8. So, off-centered, left to right, corners, and edges. So, they saw 3 problems with it. Jey Uso. Okay. And it's all on the back. Oh, there's a hair. Okay. Looked like an eyelash. All right. But like I said, I'm still sending it in. But an 8 is what they gave it. And I pre-graded a 10. So I was way off on that one. This one here I pre-graded as a 10. They say it's a 9. This is the Jimmy Uso orange refractor. Corners and centering. Top to bottom. 5 of 25. And they said it was a 9 is their final grade. Okay. Like I said, I'm still sending that in. Roman Reigns, orange refractor, 19 of 25. I pre-graded this one. I pre-graded this one as a 10. And they said it was a 10. They thought it was a 10 too. Okay. So that's a no-brainer. And this is the second order. And then I got a rock orange refractor out the Topps Chrome, which I pre-graded as a 9. And they said it's a 7. Surface. And said the corner is bent. Okay. Like I said before, I'm still sending this in. There's a little bent corner right here. And then there's some surface issues. And it's 8 of 25. And they said it'll come back a 7. Okay, Bianca Belair. And I pre-graded as a 10. This is the image variation orange refractor. They said a 9. Corner. Okay. Which I have this one a few times. I already got it twice in 10s and 1 9. Which I'll be getting back another 9 according to them. And it's 21 to 25. The next one is Seth freaking Rollins. And I pre-graded this one at a 9. And this is an image variation as well. Orange refractor. They said 6 or 7. There's a dent. Why don't I see these dents? Okay. The dent is on the back. Let's see here. I don't see the dent. Oh, okay. I do see what they're talking about now. It's kind of bowed right here. It's bowed, not necessarily a dent. It's more bowed. Okay, I see that. But this says 6 or 7. Still sending it in. And next one is the King Corbin out of the image variations. And I pre-graded this one as a 10. And of course it's not a 10 because it's not in the other one. It's in this. And it's 12 or 25. Oh. They didn't even give me a final grade on this one. They said really bad scratches. Didn't even give me a grade. Didn't notice that. Okay. Definitely wouldn't be a 10 if there's a scratch. I don't see a scratch, but I sent in a Diamond Dallas Page gold that had a deep scratch in it, and they gave me a 10. But nevertheless, they didn't give me a grade. I'm way off on my grade if they didn't get it with a scratch in it, so we'll see. Zelina Vega. This is out of 2025 Topps Chrome, new stuff. This is a red refractor, and I pre-graded as a 10. They gave me a 9 final. Centering and corner. Let's see here. It's a 4 or 5. And, okay. Centering. And the corner's on the back. Maybe a little soft corner. But they gave me a 9. And I pre-graded a 10. These next two, I didn't pre-grade them, but I sent them in. They were a last minute addition. So this was a Jey Uso. It's an autograph out of the 2021 Topps WWE Undisputed. And I didn't give it a pre-grade. Auto 9, final 9. So we got the corners. So it looks like all the corners on here. And I purchased this from them for $65. It was a day I sent these in. I just added them to it. And it's 134 out of 199. So a high number, but it was Jey Uso, and I just wanted to get a Jey Uso graded. So I decided to do this one. All right. Next one here, I got the same day. This here is 2017. This is Alexa Bliss. It's a Topps. This is Alexa Bliss when she got onto the main roster. So it's a rookie card. And it's auto. Like I said, I didn't pre-grade it, but they said auto 10, final 8. They got corners and edge. So these corners, and give it a look. And I purchased this one at $240. on that same day, like I said. So they said this corner, that corner. You can see that corner is really, and then a corner on the back. But this is going in regardless. Let's see what I get on that one. Okay, these next two are the 2025 Topps Chrome. This first one here, I do believe, is the Helix. Yes, this is the Helix. This is the Bianca Belair. And I pre-graded this out of 10. And they gave me a 9 as a final for surface. This is what the card looks like. But apparently they see some surface. I don't know if the... See how the front shows it right in here. I don't know if it's this way or this way. I'm assuming it would be this way and that the surface would be in here. But I'm sending it in anyway. Ooh, this video is long, so I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit. This here is WrestleMania, Bianca Belair, and I pre-graded it as a 10. And they said 8. So corners and surface. So surface on the front and the corners in the back. So WrestleMania, that's what it looks like. And I'll give these another wipe down before I send them in. But I'm going to send it in anyway. Alrighty. And then the last one. I'm going to send all these in on the same day, but I'm putting them in different batches. If that makes sense. I pre-graded this one. This Roxanne Perez is a 2024 Green Pulsar. It's 9 of 25. I pre-graded as a 9. And they said it was a 10. Okay, that was first one I gave a worse grade than they did. I like that. This next one is the Sheamus out of that same prism, Green Pulsar. 425. I pre-graded this Sheamus at a 9. They said it was a 9 centering, and I believe that's what I did as well. Okay. JC Jane, I pre-graded this one at a 9, and they put it in here, and they says it could be a 9 or a 10. So 410. This is the gold ringside, gold wave ringside. 2024 Pulsar, Green Pulsar Prism, Jimmy Uso. 10 to 25. I pre-graded as a 10, and they say a 9-10. Okay. Shinsuke, the 2021 Topps Chrome. I keep getting the date wrong. 10 to 25, orange. And I pre-graded Sheamus at a 10, and they said 9 or 10. Okay. This here is an orange prism. This is Gerald Briscoe. I pre-graded this at a 9. And they said an 8. So surface on the front. It is 16 of 25. Okay. Jada Parker. I pre-graded this at a 10. 7 of 10. This here is the ringside. I believe this is a gold wave as well. Yes, gold wave. They said an 8 or 9. Small bend on the corner and corner over here. Okay. So they said there's a small bend on this corner and a corner on that side. So either 8 or 9. I'm sending it in anyway. And you know it's probably going to be worse than that the way they're doing. Okay. Danny Palmer, gold wave. 10 of 10. And I pre-graded this one as a 10, I believe. Yes, I pre-graded it as a 10, and they said 9 or 10. Put it in here. Tank Ledger. I pre-graded this at a 10, and they said 9 or 10, because they put it in here. Like I said, this here is the tie-dye, and it is a 17 of 25. It's a Tank Ledger rookie, and that's why I'm sending this one. I want to send this one in, and it's a ringside tie-dye. Okay, now this one here I knew was messed up. I purchased this from maybe 2 weeks ago, and when I looked at it, I noticed that there's a dent at the top. So this here is the Hulk Hogan. This is a main event. I gave it a 7. Yeah, actually, I think I gave it an 8 with the dent. But they say corners, edges, surface. Dent is a major issue, which I knew that was a major issue, and I seen it. But like I said, I sent in low grade stuff just in order. The dent is up here, and you can't really see it unless you actually get up on it. So this here is the 2023 Chronicles from that. And I purchased this one on the same day. Yeah, this was the Undertaker. This is a Topps Chrome Gold Undertaker. And I actually pre-graded this one at a 10. And they gave it a 9. So the edge and surface was what they got. And they're both on the back. So that would be here and here. And you can see it. A little edge maybe up in there. Okay. Let's Undertaker 16 of 50. And Persona, I got this at the same time too, and this is the Roman Reigns Persona, supposed to be a case hit. I graded this at a 10. They gave it a 9, and I don't know how they get the centering on this, but anyway, they gave it a 9. And then the last card is this Rhea Ripley. I knew the centering was off on this one, but I don't know how bad. I think I gave it a 10 anyway, and obviously they didn't. It says 8. So centering and surface. So there's some surface issues. I seen the centering. I didn't see surface issues, but that's what that is. That's a 6 out of 10. So that's the black, and that's why I'm sending that in regardless. I would have sent it in regardless anyway, but that's it, and we'll see when the grades come back. Okay, I got together a fourth submission, and this is all going in with the third one of the last video. I don't know how it's going to come out, but I got Persona, Roman Reigns, and I pre-graded this one at a 10. Rhea Ripley, numbered, what is that? Oh, backward, upside down. 6 out of 10. It's black of the 80s. And I'm gonna pre-grade this. It's off-centered, so I pre-graded this at an 8, 8.5, close to a 9. And Piper Niven, this is the 2024 Green Pulsar, 2 out of 25. And I pre-graded this one at a 10. The Noam Dar out of the 24 Prism Green Pulsar, 20 of 25. I pre-graded this at a 10. Ricochet out of the 24 Prism Green Pulsar, 4 of 25. I pre-graded this one at an 8. Julius Creed out of the 24 Prism Green Pulsar. It is 6 of 25. I pre-graded this one at a 9. All right. 24 Select. It's the Naomi, the Tiger Prism of the ringside. And I pre-graded this one. I pre-graded this one at a 9. And this here is this is the Topps Legends of WWE. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. It's numbered on the front. It is a 1 of 1. It's right up there if you can See that, 1 of 1. I pre-graded this one at an 8. And Tiffany Stratton Persona. Turn it that way. I pre-graded the Tiffany Stratton Persona at a 10. And the last one in this submission is the Tiger Drew McIntyre out of the 24 Select. So, Premier level. And I pre-graded this one at a 10. And we'll see what the grades look like when they all come back. Thank you.